So this is the pound USD analysis for Thursday, the 5th of October. And let's just see where we are. Now, I normally like to go out to the higher time frames first. Currently in the higher time frames, you'd say we're bullish. But what's happened is last month we were putting in a bullish engulfing candle, you'd say. But we did sell off quite a bit from its highs at 36.57. 36.57 being where the Brexit week candle closed. So, and we're currently selling off so far this month. So if we go down to the weekly time frame to get a better idea, we've currently had this is going to be the third consecutive week of bearish price action, which suggests there's a bit of a turnaround in the trend on the pound against USD. The fundamental outlook, just briefly, I've been reading a few articles and there's said even though the Bank of England is jawboning for a potential rate hike, due to inflation and so on, there has been weakening of the UK economic data, so which is not supportive of the pound or a potential rate hike. But let's be honest, the Fed raised rates even when the inflation level was not where they said it would need to be for them to raise rates. So there's no reason to think the Bank of England will not raise rates either. So as you can see, we've got three bearish candles coming in on this weekly time frame, and yeah, we're getting a bit of a deeper pullback than I expected. Well, we just trade the markets as we see them. So this is important of using your weekly pivot as pretty much your compass for guiding your trades. Now, if I go down to the daily, I don't really use dailies much. Let's just have a look to see if there is anything of note or interest. Again, you'd have thought a bull flag would have come in there, but we're continuing to break down. So it might go all the way down to 27.74. That would be a hell of a retracement, but anything's possible. Now, if I go down to the hourly, the execution time frame, 45-minute chart, let's go down to the hourly. If we go down to the hourly chart, let's just have a quick look what's happened. As you can see, we've come down to the level marked out, 32.81, and we have not held that level. Initially, we've got prices coming down here, breaking down, testing it from beneath, and not being able to close above it, suggesting that there are sellers hanging around at 32.81. This again highlights the importance of having your horizontal support and resistance on your charts for guidance, for further guidance. Now, this week's open, which is an open of the month, is at 34.88, which is quite a way away because we're down at 32.43. So we're down over 200 pips currently on where the week opened and where the month opened. So we are in a pretty bearish territory on the pound against USD. We are not holding this current level, 32.81. So the downside, let's have a look what next level would be. Next level to the downside would be 31.47. That's the next level to the downside. Underneath which we've got 29.83, or you could say 30.03. 130 would likely be a level anyway. So 30.03 or 129.83 to the downside. And let's get the scaling right. So let's just see. Yes, plus we've got the signal coming just to here. When was that? Signal came in at 6 today. So we've seen a further sell-off. Obviously, we're going to test this area here where we've consolidated in around the 32.31, currently about 32.43. So we're going to continue to test that level. I've showed you where I am looking for prices to go if the sell-off continues all the way down to 31.47 before possible support. Now, if for whatever reason prices do turn around and hold this 32.81, you'll be looking to the upside for prices to get up to 33.50. But as we have seen, we've seen prices go back above the 20 and 50 over here when it was in this consolidation, but it could not use the 50 period and the 20 period as potential support. Instead, we saw beneath both of them. We've had a retest of the 50 here on the 60-minute chart, and we've broken down away from it. So my overall view on the pound USD is to the short side, even though on the monthly we were looking long, but due to the fact that we have the weekly pivot above us. Oh, actually, maybe I've got 34.88. That's what I mentioned, but it might have been a 33.68. Whichever one it is, whether it's 33.68 or 34.88, we're quite a bit away from it so far this week. In all likelihood, it'll be 33.68 to be fair. We're quite away from it this week, so that further adds to my bearish bias. So overall, bearish to pound USD, looking for a further sell-off. Obviously, if we do break and hold the 32.81, 33.50 becomes our upside target. So before I go, LCS, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.